All right. Our guest tonight is world-renowned bodybuilder, fitness coach, and actor Lou Ferrigno. You know him best from his roles on King of Queens and, of course, as the ever-incredible Hulk. Lou, how are you today?
Hey, I'm doing great. How are you?
Just fine. Thank you very much for taking time to speak with us.
You're very welcome.
So I mentioned your role on King of Queens, obviously, and also in the 2009 movie I Love You, Man. You get to play yourself. You're such a persona, an actor who everyone knows. You actually end up getting to play yourself. As an actor, do you have to approach that differently from taking on a role that you've cast this part, or are you just yourself, or how does that work?
Well, I played different characters over the years. I've done over 40 films. But when I did a movie called called The Godson with Rodney Dangerfield and Dom DeLuise, I had a part of I play a gangster, so they invited me to be on King and Queen to play myself. I said, sure. So, I mean, it's not easy. I mean, because when you do comedy, it's very hard. So I just love doing it because it's something that just stayed out there. And then basically, I Love You, Man. It just followed the character of a guy that's trying to sell his house. So, I mean, very few people can do that.
Yeah, and so do you find comedy to be harder than drama? Because a lot of actors have their pick one way or the other. Do you find comedy harder than drama, or does it not really matter?
Well, when you do drama, I mean, like television is quick. I mean, you do feature film very slow, but comedy is hard because you can't be funny. You have to know how to play the character, and then it would be funny because you try to be funny, it doesn't work, and you're in front of a live audience when you do a sitcom, so you don't have a chance to do like 8 or 10 different takes.
Right, that's true. Yeah. Now, as I was saying, with all of you're known so well, you were actually cast on Celebrity Apprentice, which is I'll be honest, the one reality show I actually like, and I thought you were great. You won $50,000 for your charity as project manager. If you had to sum up your experience on Celebrity Apprentice in one phrase, what would you say?
I had a great time, and I enjoyed being with 18 other celebrities. I mean, even though it was tough, nobody wanted to get fired, but it was a lot of fun because I had a chance to show how smart of a businessman I was. I was able to I was the only athlete to make it to 9 shows, and I love being with Donald Trump because, he gave us a chance to raise money, plus he's a tough guy, and he wants the best for everyone.
Exactly, yeah, and I thought you did great on that show. The viral video you did was hilarious. It was wonderful.
I know.
And I was looking over your resume. Your personal resume is very impressive as well. You're an L.A. County Reserve Sheriff Deputy since 2006, and you just recently joined the Maricopa County Volunteer Sheriff Posse. What's that kind of thing like?
Well, I'm involved with Los Angeles. I've been a deputy for the last 8 years, also as a San Luis Obispo Police Department. And I enjoy doing both because I do a lot of search and rescue. I speak for the department, recruiting young deputies. So because my father was a lieutenant for New York, so I enjoy giving back, and I take it very seriously.
Good. And I noticed also, like I mentioned in the beginning, you do personal training. You were actually training Michael Jackson on and off since the 90s, but you were getting him ready for his big London tour. What was it like working with Michael Jackson?
It was great. It was different because Michael, like toning, he needed worked on his flexibility. So we worked out with band and exercise balls. So Michael trusted me because the fact that he can't go to a regular gym, so he felt he had the privacy to be with me and get himself in good shape. Because when he came back on the last tour, he was 50 years old, and he wanted to make sure that he did not incur any injury.
Right, sure. And obviously your own bodybuilding and fitness training, you've done quite well. The youngest person to ever hold the title of Mr. Universe at the age of 20. You've actually come up with a couple books about fitness and everything else. Obviously, you look great for 61. I was blown away when I found out how old you were when I was looking over your information. I guess that's just, you attribute that to taking care of yourself, right?
Yeah, I'm very consistent because I train 5 to 6 days a week. I'm still passionate about training like I was 40 years ago, and it's something I really enjoy because I always want to be in the best shape I can be. I'm like, they put me 6 feet under.
Good. Hopefully that won't be for a long time. And you've obviously best well known for playing the Hulk. Now I understand you're the go-to choice. Like, you've basically been doing the Hulk for almost 35 years, starting with the TV series in 1977. You actually did some of the voice work for the Hulk in this blockbuster 2012 Avengers movie. How does that make you feel to be just almost synonymous with such a pop culture icon as the Incredible Hulk?
Well, it feels great because the legacy has been 40 years, and I'm glad I had a chance to do the voice because I know how the Hulk thinks and feels. So I have given this opportunity. So because that's why the Hulk is basically the star in the movie, and he saved the day. Mm-hmm. So now the franchise is the more powerful franchise out there.
And so I assume you'll be on board. You've already been talked to about doing Avengers 2 and all the sequels.
Yeah, definitely.
Fantastic. That's awesome. And you'll be appearing at Wizard World Comic Con here in St. Louis, March 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. And,
yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Do you have any other big projects coming down the chute that we should watch for?
Well, in about a couple of weeks, I'm going online globally. We're going to launch a 12-week training program called Ferrigno Fit, and you could be your own personal trainer, and you can get yourself in your best shape. And we have exercise videos, we have personal trainers and dietitians you consult with, and this is for anybody that wants to lose weight, gain weight, or get in great shape. And it's phenomenal. It's called Ferrigno Fit. It's going on globally in about 2 weeks.
And I take it that's probably part of the you've got your own line of fitness equipment that's kind of in line with that as well. Yes.
Right. Yeah. They're great dumbbells. Like you could use like 8 or 10 dumbbells into one dumbbell. It's incredible. It's called Power Block.
Cool. Very cool. Well, I